Hello.
Hello.
I forgot my mic was muted.
I forgot my mic was muted.
Uh, okay. God, I'm so bad with Twitch right now. Pop out the chat. Yes. Okay. Now I can close this. My chat doesn't tell me how many people are in the... Oh, there's no one in there. Oh, boy. Well, anyway. If I'm gonna be a streamer, I gotta learn to talk to myself, I guess. At least at the beginning. These skins look fucking weird. What the fuck is this? A radical Donatello skin. Whew. That is pretty radical. What's the difference between that and a regular Donatello skin? Oh, this one's like gritty. He's seen some stuff. I don't care about all this stuff. I really want that rat skin too. It's so cute. I'm not gonna spend any money on this game though. Alright, let's go. Joust. Since when does uh what the fuck is his name? Splinter. Since when does Splinter use a bow? Am I just fucking like not up on my TMNT lore? Or is he like that's not a thing he does? Well, it seems like there's no latency anymore, which is cool. I mean, yesterday it was like fucking a solid like minute and a half before what I said got through on the stream. It made it pretty difficult to talk to the people that were in my stream. Let's see. Not a huge point in calling out your role because most people don't give a shit anyway. There you go. Oh, oh, okay, sweet.
You ready to frag?
Hercules, that's fine with me. We have plenty of CC to go around. Oh, Baba Yaga, Achilles, and Bacchus. I don't know. I don't think I like that team. I mean, it doesn't seem like a good team. I mean, Achilles though, he can kind of do he can do some stuff. Smite's probably not the best game
Rule
to
number 1.
play
Better graphics does
when you're
not mean
starting
better
out
game.
streaming. Because unless you know what's going on, it's probably not very entertaining to watch. I mean, I barely know what's going on. I've been playing it for like 2.5 years. Plus, I mean, Smite is like, you know, way down there in terms of MOBAs. Like, you got League and Dota and junk like that. I mean, Smite's nothing compared to those games. In terms of viewership, at least. I prefer Smite, obviously. But I feel like this game's not going to go well for us. Oh, Hercules. Hey, get out of there. Maybe.
I'll be in touch.
Oh my god.
I am on for you.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. He is dead. I'm dead. Frick.
An enemy has been slain.
I got first blood, I'm happy with that. I can wait for my Banecrofts and hopefully get an early lead.
Thanks. Nice work.
Brandon Deemer. It gave me a little pop-up message when you sent me a message on my PlayStation. Hey, Bryant's here too. Ooh. Shit.
You ready for it? Ultimate is ready.
Oh no. He knocked him out of my ult.
Get on my level. Out of my
You think they would learn, but they keep running at you.
No, no. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Oh, I gotta get out of here though. Why would he ult that?
They'll need to put in a little
Yeah, my
more.
stream is for a mature audience, Brandon. You can't watch it. Well, if Bryant's not listening, and I'm not gonna talk to him. That'd be silly.
This looks legit. I'll take it.
I figured out the whole latency thing too, so it should be pretty immediate whenever you send a message and I can respond to it. Although it's by default on low latency, so I don't know if PlayStation just has like a higher latency thing going on automatically. I just saw your message.
Get on my level.
So from the time you send that to whenever you hear this is like the latency time.
I'll be in Ultimate is
Kill her.
Stand in our way again.
You're welcome. Greetings. You're all right.
That's a 10 seconds is a lot better than whatever it was yesterday. It felt like a long ass time. And I didn't change anything. I just went into my dashboard and I looked at it. I was like, yeah, I went low latency mode, but I didn't change anything. It was already on low latency mode. So I don't know what's up with that. Anyway. See that Bacchus completely fucked that up?
Going somewhere?
Oh! Oh! I'm dead.
Not today.
As your allies fail you, seek out the battle.
You ready for it?
Die, Bacchus. No problem.
Big win, big gains.
Is Achilles? They both went Guardian's Blessing. That's strange. I'm gonna go cooldown. Quickly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Achilles, get the fuck out of here. You don't even know how to play this game.
Seeing is way there. Incoming.
Well, I don't know about that ult, but Hercules, what the heck?
I am on to it.
More work for you to do.
I'll be gonna eat ya. Time is big.
Ally has been slain.
My laptop went to sleep. Can't read my chat.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Don't
Oh boy.
You wavered and paid the ultimate price.
Big money.
Maybe I should probably get some pen too, since they're both gonna be fucking tanky. The downside of playing at such a low level is that, yeah, the people you're playing against suck, but your teammates also suck. I say as I miss my one. God damn it. I'm fine. Okay.
Looks like we have a fearless warrior on
Well,
our hands.
that was a little
Ally
unexpected.
yourself with someone so
Okay.
Your middle tower is under
That
attack.
was bad. Yes. Attack Middle lane.
Your middle tower.
Hercules, what are you building here? Shield of regrowth? Attack speed boots? What? I don't think that's good. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I never play Hercules. So.
Hey there.
Hurt. Alright, thanks, bud. Baba Yaga? Oh! Hercules, what the fuck, dude? This is fucking dumb.
Enemy missing right.
More work for you to do.
You guys need to calm down.
Alright.
I'm not dreaming. This item feels amazing.
I'm about to start popping off, though, so... I was glad we had a Hercules on the team. But now I know that he's an idiot. That's mean. I shouldn't say that.
Not today.
Or I should at least turn on streamer mode. The carry yeah, right. The carry Hercules.
I'll be in thoughts.
Oh my god! Stop just randomly ulting, dude! I don't even want to fucking fight because of that. It's annoying.
Not today. I'll be in thoughts. You ready for it?
Oh! Ah.
Not so fast.
Dude, this Hercules is like just knocks everything out of my everything.
No problem.
We have a fearless warrior on our hands. Killing spree.
Shit.
I'll be in thoughts.
I need much
Big wave, big gains.
penetration. Well, Achilles, what the fuck? Achilles built Guardian's Blessing and is now building damage.
Retreat! Retreat! Enemy missing right. Hey there.
Thanks, Hercules, you almost stole my buff. Is a red buff. I don't know how to ping it.
Thanks. No worries.
What? Your ult doesn't do any damage, buddy.
Big wait, big gains.
You better watch out. I'll be in touch.
Bye. Bye.
This Hercules is something else.
Middle enemy tower.
Not today.
An ally has been slain.
Cube is gonna eat
Looks like
you
we have a
guys.
fearless warrior on our hands.
Big
Killing
wait,
spree.
big gains.
Cursed Ankh? Why would you buy a Cursed Ankh? Do we need it?
Stand in our way
Not
again.
particularly.
This looks legit. I'll take it. I'll be in touch. You ready for it?
Oh, he almost walked into it.
Get on my level. Thanks. Incoming.
Efficient farming. That's what we have that they don't.
Not today. That wasn't time.
Even as your allies fail you, seek opportunities to turn it back.
Mr. Cube is gonna eat ya. Ow, rude. Not dreaming. This item feels amazing. Get on my level. Ultimate is ready.
Hercules, stop 1v2ing.
I am on to you. I'll be in touch.
An enemy has been slain.
You don't need to ult that much.
No problem.
Oh well.
Attack fire giant. Ultimate is ready.
They're gonna know we're on it, I think, because of that cabin.
You better watch out. Not today.
That's fair. I don't want to flame my teammates all the time. That's just how MOBAs go, though. I mean, you gotta complain unless your teammates are good, and then you just talk about how bad the other team is. That was a good stun there. Nope.
More work for you to do.
Take it. Shit.
You have a duty to fulfill. You cannot be defeated.
Your middle. Get it up.
I didn't think we were gonna have any trouble this game, but man. You get a Guardian's Blessing, Achilles, and Bacchus, and they can't die.
Your middle field has been destroyed.
We got Bull Demon, but we didn't get anything off of it.
Big weight, big gains. Lightweight, baby. Your Titan is under attack.
I'm gonna be the wholesome nice guy. Jesus Christ. That's so much damage. Gauntlet of Thebes? That's not a late game item. But no problem.
Time is
I'm being a nice guy.
Yourself with someone so weak.
That was bad.
Big money.
Shit. I'm bad. I'm bad.
Your Titan is under attack.
Fuck!
You have the fighting has turned.
I'm
into
still
a
wholesome.
rampage.
I'm having fun.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Away from all this.
This isn't that bad, actually. What do you mean you're the greatest? I did top player damage. Anyway. That's what happens when you queue by yourself. But but we're still gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time today. I mean, am I wrong? You don't build Gauntlet of Thieves last item. I mean, maybe he'll watch the stream and be like, hey, thanks, I didn't know you shouldn't build that late, you know? I'm just trying to help people out. What is this? Oh, you're a Prime member. That's what that crown means. Am I a Prime member? I have a Prime account. I guess I could link that up to my Twitch account. Well, it's not mine. It's my mom's. I need to change my laptop's like sleep settings. Change when the PC sleeps. Sleep. On battery power, PC goes to sleep after never. When plugged in, turn off after never. This is so cool. I could just time you out, Bryant, for no reason. Brandon's still here too. I think anyway. He's not talking. He's not interacting with the lobby. Discordia. I'll play a Guardian. It's better to play a Guardian in this situation. Let's see. Who do I want to play? Athena. It's been a while for Kumba. We'll play Kumba. Brandon probably just has the stream on. He's probably not actually watching it. He's trying to boost my viewership. Hades, Odin, Bakasura. That's a fucking bitch of a team. But I'm gonna be positive. No flaming here. That guy plays Discordia more than I do. That's cool. I like that. Bastet's cool. I like Bastet too.
The space under people's beds are so messy nowadays. I can hardly fit under there.
Oh boy. What do I even get these guys? Shell? Get beads? Good job. It's so easy to be negative. I mean, it's... But I actually don't want to be one of those streamers. It's like, dude, this guy sucks, and everybody's the worst except for me, and, you know, I don't want to do that.
Thanks.
Oh, what are you? Don't go in. My just my instinct is to be like, what are you doing? But I guess Bastet is like, she should go in. Good jump.
Yes, you do.
Good job, Discordia.
Night-night.
We'll fight that. I don't have mana. I like how I talk, but like nobody can hear me except for the people that are on my stream. Am I back now?
Be right back.
Hit the minions, sir, please. If you would be so kind.
Oh, I'm ready for the adventure ahead.
Ooh. Well, that sucks.
Right, night. Oh, sorry, friend.
That was first blood too, man. I don't know why I didn't expect him to ult.
Yes, you do. Why aren't you afraid of us? Your middle tower is under attack.
Fight for my kingdom, light in your death.
Used to being more tanky. I don't usually go Warrior's Blessing on Kumba. Oops.
Yes, you do.
Well, as you can tell, this is some pro play. As dictated by the name of the stream. Oh. That was good damage anyway. Just have to keep it up. Have to get in there.
Yes, you do.
Hate this, but I don't love it either.
Come on, Odin. Okay, good jump, that step. He doesn't have any mana. I don't have any health. 1100. Man. I'm not farming because I can't kill buffs by myself. And it makes me not want to farm at all. Get out of here, Bakasura. I kick your butt. Oh my god. I died so quickly. I'm bad.
Everyone's afraid of me.
You have been slain. An enemy.
I'm gonna be less aggressive. Alright, these guys are good. This team is good. They're doing better than me, for sure. I'm just making stupid plays. Thinking I'm more tanky than I actually am. Got his beads. That's nice. Taking a lot of poke. Oh my god. I'm just fucking trolling.
Good job.
Oh no! Oh god, no. Oh my god, that's so... I hate that. My controller fucking died. Look at all these viewers! I can't believe my controller died while I was playing. That's upsetting to me. Ah, I forgot. Some lady's coming to pick up a bed frame for my house today. Bakasura just dive Phoenix? Real quick. Is that what I just saw?
Look at me.
Oh, that sucks. Nice job.
Oopsie.
Good job. We're getting it.
Fight for my amusement.
See that body block? He meted. Whew. 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 Gotta go.
They weren't happy about that.
Is that Peter? Is that Peter?
Wow.
Oh my. Don't ask me to explain what's going on, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time anyway.
Night, night. Let me hear you scream.
Alright. Well, I'm tank.
You feel deep. Yes, you do.
I'm building... Oh my god. How do I even... I don't even know where to start. Like... I'm not a good teacher.
Night, night.
Betray the brothers. Who will rise from the rest?
You're scaredy
Fight for
cat.
my immunity.
You feel deep.
Oh no. What the heck happened there? I couldn't dash. Alright, so... I'll just explain like what I'm doing currently. So you get these relics, right? You start the game with one. I have a magic shell, which gives your allies that are in a certain radius around you a shield, basically. Since I'm support, a guardian, you know, tank, that's what I got. And then for the second relic, which you unlock at level 12, I'm probably gonna get thorns for Hades, because his ultimate is hard. I can't get out of it unless I dash, and thorns reflects damage back at the user, or not at the user, but any damage you take when you use it gets reflected back to the person who's damaging you for however much percentage. I think it's 25 or 50% or something. So I'm getting that because his ultimate does a shit ton of damage, and I can just stand in it, and he gets healing and protections, I think, when he's in his ultimate, and that'll kind of mitigate that. I don't know if it's the best thing to get, but that's my thinking on it, I guess. Plus Bakasura does a ton of damage in his ultimate too, so I can Thorns and he's basically useless. Or he either attacks me and takes a ton of damage, or wastes his ultimate when he uses it. Right now, I mean, they're beating our ass because we have like no tower damage, and they have almost gotten our Phoenix, which is tier 2. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I ulted him on accident because I'm an idiot. But he is CC immune in his ultimate, so he didn't get knocked up like he usually would. No, you don't lose anything when you die, except for like farm that is on the map when you die that gets destroyed while you're dead. So basically, you lose out on a wave if you die, generally, or if your teammates do any like buffs or anything. Then, I mean, you obviously don't get experience for it, and you don't get experience if you're just alive, but not, you know, not around when they kill whatever it is that you would get experience for. Which is probably pretty obvious, but, I mean, if you don't know, then you don't know, right? Nice. Good job. So their team sucks because Hades is a pain in the ass, Odin's a pain in the ass, and Bakasura is a huge pain in the ass because he does a ton of damage. Um, I don't remember if you said you played like League or something, any MOBAs at all. So I don't know what you know as far as like terms that are in both games. Well, there's just ult.
Be right back.
Hey Peter, don't forget to follow me and ring that bell.
Yeah, all the
I don't think
monkeys will
Twitch
be
has a bell, but you get my point.
me.
Let's see.
Your middle Phoenix.
Excuse me. Oh no! Oh, we're fine. They got Bull Demon, I guess. So there's a buff on the... If you look at the map, that right side where there's like a green aura thing is called Bull Demon, or it's called Demon King now, I think. But basically, when you destroy that buff, then you disable whatever their lowest objective is. I guess objective is the right word. So like well, that's fucking stupid. My thorns didn't go off. I was wondering what happened there. But
Afraid of us.
he they got that, so our Phoenix, which was the first objective or tower, I really don't know what you call it. I know there's a word for it. But that was disabled, so it doesn't shoot. So it makes it a lot easier to get a tower. Like if you have a team that's very defensive and they just stand under tower and they can kind of poke you out of tower so you can't do tower damage. It's just a way to prevent that. These don't, I don't think they mean anything. They're just commendations. Be like, hey, this guy was, he played well as a team, or he was a good guy, or he was friendly. I just always do friendly because I don't give a shit. It's just, that's just what I do, is not give a shit. So here's your stats if you want to look at those. I was the tank, so I did lowest player damage, but I mean that's not always the case. I'm a pretty not aggressive player for the most part, so I don't do a lot of player damage usually, even if I'm a damaging class. But that's like you know, if you're a tank, you want to make sure you mitigate a lot of damage, and if you're like an assassin, you know, you want to get kills basically. I mean, you have 5 classes in the game. So let's go to gods here. So there's assassins, which are like they're physical. So there's 2 types of damage in the game: magical and physical. Assassins are physical. They're usually not ranged. There's some minor exceptions, like who is it? Tsukiyomi. He's like a partially ranged assassin. He's got melee attacks, but he has abilities, I believe, that give him ranged attacks. Um, let's see. So I think it's this one. Yeah. So this gives him a ranged attack after he uses it. The next basic attack after he uses his first ability is ranged. Brian, I don't need you to explain. I'm handling it. And I mean every god's different, so obviously, I mean some assassins have ranged attacks. Their abilities, I mean their auto attacks are not ranged. But I mean some assassins are ability based, like Honbats, and you know all their damage comes from, you know, he's got the somersault, so he, no, not that, the yeah, the somersault, so he jumps in or blinks in, which is another relic, um, which is basically a teleport, like a certain amount in front of you, and you blink or somersault in, you know, auto, and then use your 2, which is like a cone ability that does a lot of damage because you're ability based, and then auto again, and then 3, I believe, and then you can use your 3. So it throws out a monkey that hits your enemy and does damage, but then you can also hit the same button again before it goes on cooldown and teleport to the last enemy you hit. So then, you know, all of that damage generally would kill somebody, unless you went out on like a tank or something. But your goal as an assassin is not to attack the tanks, it's to take out the backliners, you know, the people that are doing a whole bunch of damage, like mages. Mages are magical gods, so they do magical damage instead of physical damage, and they are ranged generally. There's a couple exceptions again, but they are usually like burst damage, so like they are usually like ability based and do a ton of damage with their abilities, kind of like on bots. Like Anubis has his let's see, this ability, his 2, he throws it out and you get you get stunned. And so when you get stunned, he'll throw down his 1, and then that does a shit ton of damage, and then his ult, or throw out his 1, or jeez, I'm all over the place. He'll throw his 3 down when you get stunned from his 2, and then he will either hit you with the 1 or more likely the ult, because they do a crazy amount of damage, and he usually builds lifesteal as well, so he'll hit all of these abilities, and the entire time he's hitting you, you're taking a ton of damage, and he's healing a ton of life, assuming, you know, he's missing health. That's just one god. I mean, there's tons of gods. I think Mage has the most gods in the game. But like Ao Kuang and Freya are exceptions, because Ao Kuang is completely auto, or not auto, but he's completely melee. So he doesn't have like ranged autos, and he doesn't have a whole bunch of abilities that are like, you know, you're gonna hit far away. His whole thing, he's kind of like an assassin in the sense that like he goes in on one target who's, you know, not tanky, and just kind of kills them and tries to get out. And Freya she's melee based, but she has an ability that makes her autos ranged. Oh, my fucking laptop just died, I think. Anyway, so I think the combo is 1, 2. So you activate the 1, which makes your autos do more damage, and then you activate the 2, which makes her autos ranged. So you're doing more damage and you're shooting, ranged auto attacks, and you're building all these items which are increasing your attack speed and increasing your um, the damage of your autos. And she's another one where she's gonna build lifesteal because she has it in her passive. So like she's built to make, or she's built to heal, do lifesteal basically. Um, so I mean, there's so much that you could go into. I mean, Changa's she's a healer, so she doesn't usually. I mean, she can do a ton of damage, but she's made to be a healer, so she like heals the team and herself. And I mean, there's a few more. I mean, Baron's a healer, or he's like more of a support god. He can do a ton of damage too, but he's got CC, so he's more support, and he's got good healing. And there's Hades, which he's like kind of not so much support, but like tanky. He can, like I said, in his ult, he gets a ton of protections, and he debuffs the people that are in his ult, so they lose protections, and he's got CC in his ult, and he's also got I think his passive, which fears something fears. This one fears, yeah. Which is another type of CC. I mean, mages, there's a ton to go into. I'm not really gonna keep going with that, but then you have Guardian, which I was playing the last game. I was Kumbhakarna. So Guardian's whole thing is like they usually have a lot of CC, which is I just realized I didn't explain what CC was. It's crowd control. So basically anything that's gonna hinder a god's movement or their attack, or it's not a debuff, but it's like it's something that's gonna slow somebody, or they're gonna be stunned or rooted or mesmerized, which is like put to sleep. Crippled, which means they can't use movement abilities. So your job is to, as a support or a guardian, protect your frontliners, or not your frontliners, your backliners. The people that are doing the damage, like your mages. So if people try to attack your mage or your hunter, then you CC them. Usually, your backliners would turn on those people, or give your backliners time to focus on their backliners, and basically get rid of their damage, so that they're just kind of fucked. So like Kumba here, for example, his abilities, I mean, he's got this, his one is a dash, so he hits either an enemy or a minion. I always hit minions, but I know it does a lot of damage if you hit an enemy too. But you can hit a minion, and it'll toss that minion and hit, whoever in a certain radius, including other minions or other gods. Which that's not CC. But all of his other abilities are CC. So he has his 2, which he charges his like fucking club, I don't know what you want to call it, and then when he smashes it onto the ground, the person that gets hit gets rooted, so they can't move unless they use beads, which is another relic, and I'll go into that in a second, I guess. I feel like I'm a teacher. As mesmerize, like I said, that's putting people to sleep. So you mez around you in a circle, and whoever's in that circle gets put to sleep for, whatever amount of time, depending on your level. So at max level of this ability, you'd be asleep for 3 seconds, which means you can't move, you can't do anything, unless you get hit. So if you get hit by like an auto attack or an ability or something, then you're automatically woken back up. Um, what the heck happened to my laptop here? Why did it go to sleep like that? Anyway, so and then his ult. Oh, I didn't know it slowed. Huh. So yeah, his ultimate ability, it's a knock up. So it's not a knock up, it's a banish. Um, so they get knocked way up into the air. I think it's a banish. It might be a knock up. Yeah, it is a knock up. Huh. Anyway, he knocks them up for 2.2 seconds. They hit the ground. They get damaged, and anyone that's near them that's on their team gets knocked back as well, and they also take damage. But this ability is good if you can use it well because you can predict where the enemy's going to land and when they're going to land, and then use more CC after they land and basically get a free kill. Assuming that you use it correctly. A lot of times I use it because my communication skills in this game are not the best. So I'll use it right before someone was gonna like hit them with a really, damaging ability or something, and since they're banished or whatever, they don't get hit by it. Um, so like a good example of this would be like, say if I'm playing Kumbhakarna and someone else is playing Discordia, then I'll use Kumbhakarna's 3, to mez them so they're not gonna move. I'll use my ult to knock them up, and then use my 2 to root them after they land, which gives my damaging classes a lot of time to basically kill them. And then after I root them as Kumbhakarna, then I can my Discordia who's on my team can use her 2, which is a root, and after she uses her 2, which roots them again after they've been rooted, knocked up, rooted, and taken all this damage, then I can use my 1 as Discordia and do a ton of damage because she's a fucking damage monster. She does so much damage. But basically, unless you're doing that on a tank, that's gonna kill whoever you're using it on, assuming you hit all of those things. Let's see. Hunters, probably my favorite class. I like hunters a lot. Um, Hunters are your ranged, physical, auto attack based, usually gods. So my favorite, probably not my favorite anymore, but my favorite for a while was Kurnanos, um, which he's got a weird set of abilities anyway. But like his 2, you throw it out, and if you hit them with the middle of this ability, then it roots, and they take damage, since they're in this like circle, and I lost my train of thought. There, any enemy that's in this circle is going to take damage initially once it hits, and then they take more damage. Hold on, just a second. Oh, I forgot that lady was coming. Alright. I was selling a headboard and I forgot that they were coming over to pick it up. So that was exciting. I also realized that I sold it and didn't sell. I mean, I couldn't find the bolts and the screws that go into it. So they're just getting a headboard with no screws. Brandon, that's the first message you sent in like an hour. I don't want to hear it. Okay, anyway, I forget where I was. Uh, but so hunters are physical, usually auto attack based. Um, so they're doing like consistent damage. They're not doing, 1500 damage in one ability, but they're doing like 200 damage, um, you know, per auto attack, and they're throwing out like two autos a second. So they can do like they can shred you real quick. Um, they have abilities, obviously. Some of them are buffs to their auto attacks. Like this guy, his one is it's a cycle basically. So like he's got four different things that he can be on. The first one is life steal. Um, so if you're on the green stance, then it gives you life steal. If you're on um, the red stance, then it gives you more power. I think it's an orange stance. Reduces protections. So that's like if you're against if you're trying to kill a tank or something, and then you switch to blue if you want to slow the enemy down. I mean, usually you can just cycle between one or two of these. I don't think anybody ever uses the slowing one. I almost exclusively use the red one, which is the physical power. So you've got that, and then you've got this, which is your escape or your engage, depending on how aggressive you want to be. So you dash through any enemies, enemy gods or minions or buff camps or whatever. Can't go through walls because it's a dash, but it does damage. You're not using it for damage. You're usually using it to either catch an enemy who's trying to run away or get out of a situation where you would probably die. And then you have his ult, which is another type of CC. He shoots this big circle area, and whoever's hit in that circle takes damage, but they also get changed into wild boars, I guess. And so they can't attack, they can't throw out abilities, and they are slowed for that whole duration that they are a wild boar. So his ult's really good for a team fight where you can just throw it out, and anybody in that team fight that's got hit by that ult is now useless. And it's really hard to get away unless you have beads, which is another thing. I think I said I would get into that, but beads basically gets rid of any CC that's on you currently, and also prevents any CC on you for 2 seconds, I think it is, or 1.5 seconds or something. So it's very valuable for your damaging gods who are going to be focused by that CC. You're almost never going to pick it up as a guardian or a support class. And then you have warriors. That's the last one. Yeah, I didn't go through warriors. So warriors are kind of like a hybrid between guardians and assassins. They're physical damage. They're melee, so kind of like assassins, but they're not doing as much damage as assassins. They're more of a bruiser class. They're your hybrid. They can do some damage. They have some CC, but they're not generally going to be killing people Um, I mean, there are exceptions again, like Erlang Shin. I mean, he's like auto attack based and does crazy damage, and also has two really good CC abilities. Um, well, actually, if you count his dash, he has a lot of CC. Actually, I forgot about his dash. Um, so I mean, like Erlang Shin's gonna do a ton of damage. Depending on who you're attacking, I mean, you're gonna do a ton of damage as a warrior anyway. Um, assuming you're not like building full tank. I mean, Guan Yu. We just had a game the other day where Guan Yu was a fucking monster and destroyed us. Had top player damage in the game. I mean, uh, generally you're not gonna have that, but I mean sometimes you are. Just depends on the god and depends how you build them and depends on how good the person who's playing them is. There's a whole bunch of factors, and that's what makes this game so like it's fun. I mean, I really enjoy it, but it's also like frustrating and hard sometimes, and it's very not new player friendly. Like you start playing this game and you're like, well, okay, there's a shit ton of gods and they all do different things and there's all these terms that I don't know and there's a ton of items to build and there's just so much there and the tutorial in the game is fucking useless. Um, but basically all it tells you is like, hey, you can do damage with your abilities. That's pretty much it. Um, and I mean, it tells you like what everything is as far as like the towers on the map and the buffs, I think, but it's pretty useless. You just have to play it so much to get any kind of understanding about what's going on. Um, but yeah, that's my rundown on Smite. I hope you enjoyed it because it was probably half of that information was wrong. I mean, Brandon said in the chat that the orange stance on Kurnonos does more damage in the late game than yellow stance does. I didn't know that. I have Diamond Kurnonos. I've played Kurnonos so much. I just assumed you get more power, so it does more damage. Um, I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of gods. There's a lot of variation in the game. It's just a lot of stuff. I noticed Brandon got online too. I wonder if he wants to play with me. He's playing Hollow Knight? Is that... Are the free games out for PlayStation Plus? I wonder. If you start streaming, Peter, I'll host you. Oh. They are out yet. Yet. Why did I say yet at the end of that? They are out yet, yeah. I'll download them. I don't think I'm going to play either of them, but... The very first stream I ever did was actually The Binding of Isaac. I was just testing it out. I was using it... what the fuck? I was using it as a test, because I was going to stream Dark Souls 3 when it very first came out, like the day of. And I had a bet with my buddy Anthony. Well, you met Anthony. He was at the gender reveal thing. I think you met him anyway. But I had a bet with him that I could make it through the entire game without dying. And you could probably guess how that went. I lost. I don't remember what the bet was for. I think it was like for, a fifth of liquor or something. I don't think I ever gave it to him. Um, but yeah, I'm enjoying streaming actually, even though it's for like at this point 3 people. But I mean, I don't want to stream Smite all the time. That's for sure. It's just it's what I've done so far, so I'm like, well, I'll just do it for now because I don't want to go in and change my title and all that junk. And I don't really even know what I would play besides this right now. There's not a whole bunch of games that I'm interested in playing right now, even though I have a ton of games. I might as well play another game anyway. Would you stream like on your computer? Probably. I don't even know if you have a PS4. You could stream RuneScape. I mean, I'm sure there's an audience for that. Especially for, I mean, people who are like really into it, that are, they want to watch someone who's really far or like maxed out like you are. I think people would enjoy that. You just have to be charismatic, like me. It's kind of hard to stream. I mean, the streaming. I mean, I'm talking like I've done it a ton, but I'm having a little bit tougher time remembering to keep talking now because I mean, there's no one else here. I'm not playing with anybody in game. I'm just talking to you guys, and I mean, there's only 3 people here, but there's only 2 people here. Bryant left. What a jerk. Um, okay. Uh, it's kind of hard to like hold a conversation with yourself or like responding to one message in your chat. I can do it, obviously. Not so much while I'm playing. I'm not that good at multitasking. And this is a game I want to focus on when I'm playing because I don't want to fucking die. Um, but I don't want to play Vomit. I'll play. I don't really want to play Tank. What? This isn't a good team at all. Alright, whatever. So this team sucks for a reason that is the 2 people that are not me. So I'm Vamana or Vaman, whatever. The 2 people that are not me are magical, um, basically magical hunters. So they're auto based. They're going to be upgrading their auto attacks. But I'm supposed to be the tank, so we're not going to have any physical damage. I can build damage, but then we're not going to have a tank really, and that's going to be really fucking annoying. We're just going to get fucking dove, and that's it. Like, so we've already basically probably lost this game. I'm going to do what I can, but I'm not that good, and I don't think they're that good either. um, or they're at least not good at picking gods. I mean, maybe they're really good. But, what was I talking about before that? Oh, yeah. Streaming. Whenever I get my room done, I'll hang out in a party with you. Good, Brandon. It'll be a good time. I'll be the funny one, and you can be the one that everybody thinks is weird but still likes. So Achilles is not loading in. Oh, he got in. Okay, okay. Let's see. Beneath Achilles Discordia. No, I'll get med. Yeah, med. Nope, that's not med. That's teleport. Sorry, I wanted to see this skin. I mean, I'm still mad. But, I mean, I'm not gonna hold it against you, I guess.
No problem. Thanks. No problem.
Just gonna see what happens. They've already cleared wave. I'll take all this poke. That's not a good thing for me. Hmm. This isn't gonna go well.
Retreat!
Oh. Fuck. I got the med for Achilles ult because it's an execute, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm just gonna die anyway. Oh, I'm taking a lot of stupid damage. I shouldn't be going up like that. Hmm. Oh. Oh, I forgot Oleron heals. That wasn't a good ability. Oh, fuck me. I'm just gonna back.
Be right back.
Attack speed, movement speed.
First blood.
I'll take less power for more attack speed. Because I just don't... I could have went like... I don't know. Is there tank boots in the physical tree? I don't really know. I never build anything that's not the left two boots on either the physical or magical trees. Take that, girly. So Vamana's ult actually heals. I don't know if it's optimal, but sometimes I'll just ult just to heal. I mean now especially because I'm behind. Actually Achilles is behind. Where's Achilles at? Huh.
Group up. Stay back. Thanks.
Oof. If I had mana, I would have ulted that. Ah, boy. I mean, I'm surprised. Well, Achilles, I think Achilles has just stopped playing for some reason.
What you looking at? Be watching, isn't it? Oh, do we have a trick for you?
Whoa! That was, close. Shoot.
I'll go grab us a snack.
Yeah, Achilles disconnected.
Wicked.
They're not gonna have a tank, so I'm going to build damage. Let's see.
Perfect.
I want to build, like... I don't want to build crit. I just want to build attack speed.
What you looking at? Be watching, isn't it?
Let the light do the job.
So we don't need med for Achilles ult anymore.
Wicked. Bells of light.
I'm not diving. I'm just healing up. Probably not, like I said, not an optimal use. Oh, there. He's back! Man.
An enemy has been slain. That's so stiff.
Coming my way. A little warning would be nice.
Be right back.
Oh, they surrendered? I wouldn't say good game to that. I did, but I wouldn't. So, I'll follow you, Peter. I'll go to your account. Follow. Alright, let's see. I actually have quite a while I can still stream. Kat just said she was working today and she is just now leaving and it's an hour and a half to drive home. So she's gonna be gone for a while. Not that I can't stream when she's here, but... Yeah, anyway, I don't really want to play Smite anymore. I'll take requests if you guys want to request something. It's just not in a Smite mood right now.